Hi there! So, a little backstory before we dive in. So, my wife runs a small cake and dessert shop. It started very small with just the friends and neighbors, but over time it grew. And with the growth came the usual chaos, the spreadsheet everywhere, the sticky notes on the fridge, the missed orders, duple bookings, you get the idea. Eventually, it got to the point where managing the orders was taking more time than baking the cakes. So I built this Notion workspace to help make things more simple, and it changed everything. So this is the same template she's using now, and it's designed for anyone selling anything and not just cakes. So if you're running a small shop of any kind, this is going to be very useful. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions, suggestions, or feedback to improve the product. And meanwhile, good luck with Notion and happy selling. This is the main dashboard, and everything is pretty much connected here. The orders that you can manage here, the stock, the financial result, and the database that contain all the data that powers all the views. And on the left side, you got navigation, buttons to create quickly orders and clients and product, and links to the database. Before you can start creating order, you need to create the product. To do this, simply click on the new product button and enter your product information. You can select images for the product and add them so it's more visual. Set up a nice icon. Set a description, the price, the selling price, the cost of production. And when you're done, you can close and view and go to the product catalog to view the product. So this is the one we just created, lasagna, and now it's available to be added to orders. Let's see now how to create an order. So you simply navigate back to the home page using the breadcrumb on top, and you can click on the new order button to initiate a new order. The ID is automatically created, and from here you just have to select a client. So either one that already exists in your database, or you can create a new one and then edit the detail later. You can edit the status, add delivery fees if there are some, delivery date also, and then you can start to add product to the order. To do this, simply use the add item button and create as many lines as you need for products. So for example, let's add the lasagna that we just created. So you select the product, you need to enter the quantity. Offered is if you want to offer some of the item, and everything gets calculated with the price that have been defined in your product. Let's add another item to this order. Nice salad, it's healthy. Let's add 10 of this salad, and let's make a discount and offer 2 of this salad. And you are pretty much done. So that's a new order. You got the total price, the count of each item, and the key information. Let's see now how to manage order after they've been created. Simply close the order and expand the order section. In this section, you will see all the existing orders grouped by status. When an order progresses, you simply grab it and move it to the next step until they are completely done. That way, you have an overview about your work in progress, and you know what's left and what has to be done. When you are running a small shop, it's important that you keep track of your stock so you can plan ahead and produce or order the items before you are running out. To see your stock, simply go to the stock section, expand it, and you will see here the list of all your products with information about how many have been added to your stock, how many have been ordered by the clients, and what's left. And when you are running low, or you don't have enough items for the order, you get some nice alerting that tells you how many you're missing. You can simply add product to your stock by clicking on the Add to Stock button, selecting items you want to add. So you can make a multi-select here. For example, let's add lasagna, and the quantity that is now available for sale. When you close it, you will notice that now lasagna, we don't have any alert anymore, we have enough items. Finally, you may be interested to know how well the shop is doing financially, and to view this, simply go to the profit and loss section, and you have different views to track the performance. The first view is the list of orders, and it gives you for each order the profit you're making and whether or not the order is paid. The second view allows you to track the unpaid orders and to make the cash recovery, and you got a global statistic for the months. In case you need to access the raw data, you can use the database section to navigate directly to the database that you want to view. For example, clients. This database shows you the list of clients. And you can navigate to pretty much any other database. I try to keep the template clean and minimal so it doesn't feel overwhelming, but of course you can customize it however you want. You can add new fields, view, filters, and that's the nice thing about Notion. And if you are new to Notion, don't worry. Once you get through it, in a couple of clicks, you'll know exactly how it works. Something that you may be interested in doing, you notice that all the numbers, they don't have any currency. It's to make it available to anyone. If you want to change this, simply click on the property. You edit the property, then you can change here the format, and you can select any of the currency you want. And then it will change.